Greetings, everybody. Good morning, good day, good whatever it might be for you, and welcome back to Another Last Stream. Today, I want to work some more on those, on our little Shepperton Main Street expansion house thingy-madoo, but also talk about new inspiration that I have from Bruges. Yes. So, how's everybody doing, first of all? Also, why is this train not exiting? And why... Okay, that train has just arrived, I think. No? Oh! Okay, let's first get this all fixed. Ah, okay. We have some bug trains, but it's fixable. Okay, haven't had this bug in a long while, but that's fine. Yeah, doing good. It was very nice 2 days away we were. So yeah, was very fun. Lots of things to see, which I'm gonna talk about to you in a bit, but first let me try to get this train back up and running. Hello, Brock the Rock. I think there... Wait, is it inside? Oh yeah, it's inside of there, but I need to get it aligned on the right spot, so let me just... Yonk. Can I... Thank you for the sub, Brock. And of course, how are you doing today also to you? One more block back. Let's move that. Let me quickly turn off shaders. Let me... to get rid of a bit of lag and things. Video settings... Do that. We're gonna work on the houses in a little bit. But yeah, road trip, or well, train trip, I should say, because we weren't going by road, to Bruges, Belgium. A very nice city. A very nice city. So if you ever want to go, like, somewhere old, but also fun. Well, old, like an old city and also a fun city. A very good, yeah, how do you say that? I would say you should go there. Let's just have it on that. Okay, decoupling. Let's decouple them. There we go. So that's decoupled. That should be fixed. I am doing fine. Just moved and I have to unpack, otherwise everything is fine. So you moved like far away, or like from home to home? Like in the same area, or like... things like that, or like far away to like another country all over the world, or like to the other side of a country. Okay, that works. So that will shunt itself. Let's see if this has called for the right engine. Are you reassembled? Let's see. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. It has not reassembled. Okay. So that means I do have to drive it onto the right spot first. But I can do that myself very nicely, because we have the controls over here in the front, so we can just drive it a little bit backwards and then go to this one. There we go. But yeah, moving is a lot of work for sure. Okay, so that's fixed. Why do you not go, sir? This train does not go, because... Why? Why? Tell me why. You are stuck. You are stuck because... You're stuck after coupling, so I figure it doesn't have the... yeah. Let me just quickly remove this guy. I figure it didn't really get the schedule. So I don't want it to run off instantly. Let me just... that should have been cancelled. Like 50 minutes away from my old place, but now my own apartment, so I can do what I want. Oh yeah, that's so great. At first, the thing about that is, at first when I like moved on my own, I was like, oh, it's so expensive and things like that. And is it really worth it? I don't know. Yeah, it is. It totally is. Like, just being able to do your own thing, exactly. That's like very nice. And at the same time, just having like your own, I guess. Or no, that's not how I should say it. Like more doing your own thing is nice, but at the same time having your own area where you can just do whatever you want and not what somebody else wants. Hello, Greg Lee. Well, thank you for the raid. Oh, look, that animation hasn't been there for a long while. Oh, I love it. That's actually the express that arrives on platform 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I called it. How you doing? And what have you been streaming? What have you been doing? Yeah, as I was saying, Bruges was very nice. One of the things I do want to build in this world eventually, I already had a plan for it, is a brewery. We went to the brewery of the Halve Maan, which is in Bruges, and it makes certain beers, Straffe Hendrik, and like other things. Thank you for the follow, Stash. Hey, Willboy, how you doing? It makes lots of beers, but it's still like the old original building, and that's what I love about it. Thank you, Greg Lee, for the follow, and also thank you. I've been working hard on this for like 1.5 years, so I sure hope it looks good. But yeah, so I want to make a brewery eventually, and I want to link it up by rail, maybe like a little off area or like maybe a branch line. I want it to be in the main city. So we're gonna have to fit that in somewhere, or maybe on the off cities. So maybe, I guess it could be in a town like this, like that all the housing is there for the brewery. In fact, but we shall see. We shall see. First of all, of course, the plan. Willboy, I'm doing good after 2 days of going away. At first, I was like really sort of like actually tired and still with my work on my head on the first day, but on the second day was like actually really nice. So yeah, we went to Bruges by train, which only took for us 3.5 hours or something, which was pretty good. And also, as I said, very fun. Only the way back was, well, Dutch railways. What can we say? What can we say? Very good, but also very bad. So yeah, today, just like last stream, I still want to build more of these houses. We have some houses up till there right now. I do want to do some more designing on that, because as soon as I want to build a brewery or anything like that, I first need to look more at how that one is made, because we had like a tour around the old building and like how they did it in the past. Like nowadays they have a pipeline which goes out of the city, and they don't do everything themselves anymore. But they used to do that in that building, and it was like a really cool, epic old building where everything had a function and things like that. So yeah, I do want to build that over here eventually somewhere. I don't know if there's enough space anywhere. At first I would say that. Ooh. Brewery? I don't know. I didn't know what to do in there yet. Yeah, it's kind of small. It's kind of. I don't think it's big enough for the brewery, really. So. Okay. Let me just ban that guy. There you go. No, I didn't change anything, so we're gonna work on that again today. Also, I did get a request just now on the Patreon, or well, buy a Patreon to upload the schematic for the flyover, which I might actually, because at first I wanted to make a video on that, but yeah, that's probably never gonna happen. Let me dive into the red world. Also, I want to show you, because as always, when we go to cities and towns, I like to draw. Actually, we were only there for like a full day, so I didn't really have that much time, but I have some fun things again. Let me actually find the other one. Oh, where is that? Oh, it's here. I see it. There it is. So yeah, just some fun drawings and things. Ooh, my camera is not... Oh wait, it's not sharp because... I know why. Let me just quickly go to camera. Hey Quickest, how you doing? Quickest, how you doing? So, Uno is... It's basically the center of the town with some water near in front of it. I do need to water, make it look better and beautiful and things like that. But yeah, just the rough sketches are there. So I will definitely have to work on that soon. Also, the weather outside is all of a sudden great, even better than great, I'd say. So yeah, I don't know how much time I do have to make videos and shit like that, but we shall see how it goes. Of course, I do try to work more on that, but I don't know how much time I do have upcoming weeks. Also, we are busy with buying our first home, so yeah, upcoming couple of weeks will be chaos, definitely. A lot of things planned and to be done and things like that. So far on Shepperton Main Street, we have a few houses, of which two I might still want to replace. These two we made last stream. This I made off stream. Yes. So I added another building off stream. It's more almost like a Dutch house really. It's actually inspired by one of the ones that I had while I was studying in Amsterdam for a renovation type of project. Does it fit? I wonder. Does it like fit in with the rest? Or is that too different? I guess it's still the same type of stones, or at least the coloring is the same, so it kind of works. Also has this little thing up here. But yeah, my question to you, does it work? I guess it kinda does, but... Like how often will you also look at it like at that angle? Well, I don't know. Let me quickly open up Google, because I do want to go more back to English houses. And let me actually go to... I guess Edinburgh would be a great example. I'm not gonna rebuild buildings. It's definitely not my plan. But I am gonna take inspo from it. Oh wait, also how does that work? Ooh. Oh yeah, I definitely need to do something with that one day. Like I now see that like the train station of Edinburgh like goes like sort of underneath the city center for a part, and then dives out into a park, and then dives out into the station, and then goes back and out and back and out, which is really cool. If we design a new city one day in this world, I definitely want to do something with that. Let me go to the old part. Where's the like old town? Yeah, this is like the monumental part. Oh yeah, here's the part that goes up, like the curved road that goes up. Yeah, so it has a little bit more variety with towers. The gables are front facing. There are some chimneys next to it. I do want to make a building with a chimney, I think. Yeah, it looks kind of really good. There's a weird house. Wait, I want to show you guys this quickly. So what I'm talking about is... Hello, cat. Is Google Chrome. Look at that. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's like a small sliver. What the fuck? Okay, very weird. Look at this. Look at this house. Look at this house, right? That's so weird, honestly. Such a weird... Like, there's... Huh? Oh, they sort of curve out and they're really small and tiny. Well, okay, that's a little too weird. But yeah, side gables like that. Side gables. Bloop. This I like. As a corner. Something like that. So straight with small gable, middle sticking out. Very pronounced. Yeah, that's more... I think this is a little later, honestly. These roofs are all steeper and different, so... But what I was looking at is... this is like a fun small detail to add. So you see, there's the gable. So the normal gable, I guess it's a stepped one. It's a stepped one with points, okay? And then the chimney next to it, which... Oh, it looked like it was in front of it, but that's because of the weathering of the wall. It sort of looks like, if you look at it from like this angle, it looks like the chimney sticks out, but no, it's actually the same spacing. Okay, very neat, very neat. I like that. Flat ones, more straight ones, flat ones. Yeah, and then they slowly go down. So we're not exactly making this, as I said, but something maybe more flat ones right now. We had loads of gables, so a lower one. A lower one could work. Of course, the base will be like that again. A little bit of nice looking things and color, I guess, into it. Let's keep the same height as this one. This one's quite tall on the first floor. But yeah. Start replay recording. Which color are we going to use again? I think the green will be fine. Last where we used the green is here. Yeah. So, Bruges, a very nice city, very old. I don't know the exact dating anymore, but yeah, they also have how is it called again? A belfry tower or like something like that. Basically, a big watchtower in the center of the city, which is also very beautiful. Overall, I would say if you are ever able to go there, definitely do visit it, because or if you are ever near it, like in Antwerp or something, or maybe in Zeeland, in the Netherlands, I'd say go there, because yeah, it's very nice. We went there for half a day and half a day, basically. So yeah, we basically did a lot of things, a boat tour, things like that. Did it have a space Wait, what? We didn't go into the Watchtower Museum thing because we didn't really have that much time. But did it have a space exhibition? If I knew that before, we would have gone in there, if I'm honest. But I have no clue. I have no clue if it has or if it does, yes or no. I haven't really watched out for that, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do a 6. So what I'm thinking is, should we get... So if we do then we have windows like that high. I guess the beam could be doubled, so it's still a little higher than that. Well, it's kind of really tall then here. Now let's keep it at this level. No, 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 no. No, we're not gonna do that. We're actually gonna get it raised. Why do we get it raised? Well, I will show you. Wait, I'm stupid. I'm the stupid man of stupidness. So sometimes holding it in offhand is better. And this is definitely one of the cases where it is. Yeah, never mind. Maybe next time. I'm gonna eat breakfast and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, sure, sure. Is this... Oh. For some reason I'm getting the lag. I think... Yeah, it's a train entering section. I should stop that train. I think it's York's train. Okay, let's see. So, again, the brewery I am gonna make, probably, one day. Because it was so epic. We had the special XL tour thingy. Very nice. Because you also get some beers at the end. that's included with that, and like the whole story and epicness. Let's do that. Let's do that for now. Do we do that? Wait. Do we do? Yes. Then the normal stairs in between. So I'm thinking, what if we... Can we have the door here? Yes, we could. If this would have been like that, and then we have the corner, right? And this will be door. So this will be door. Then we have the green stuff over here again. Yeah, for this one I'll do... Oh yeah, that. And then I'll do the same on the inside, I guess. Okay, why did we do this? Why did we do this? Well, then we can use slices. And now we can place these on the inside, so we can get a little bit of a smaller window. I'm thinking let's do a different color in here, right? Don't know about you guys, but... What color though? Shall we use wood, or shall we use maybe some gray? I do like the gray, I guess. Sort of makes like a better frame for the window, if you know what I mean. Let's do this for now. So it is going to be a wider building, but I think I'm fine with that. Reason being, it's going to be one of those gable-less buildings, I'd say. So, again, we're going to do that. There's going to be the door. For the door, I want some window panes up there. Okay, wait. Okay, well, I want some window panes, and then I want that below it. Okay, pretty good so far. Are we gonna change the bottom of this? That's what I'm thinking about. From Locometal into something else. Because then we can keep this more like in the same style, almost. Is this cyan? Yeah. I'm also thinking, should we do this? No, that's... This material is nice, because it looks like... Oh. I like the blue kind of... Well, okay, not that. Yeah, this material is nice, because it reminds me of a building that's like... painted and not metal, if you know what I mean. It doesn't have to be metal with the flat thingy, actually, the texture. Like, there could be metal underneath, but... yes, I like that. Do we do... something very weird, but... Bricks? Wait, we're gonna... No. How about we do some umber brick? That might get a little buggy, but we'll see. Yeah, I do kind of like that. Where there's a little bit of a brick wall kind of thing, and then that on top. I guess we could do stone. So let me just quickly grab some. So it's really a bricks with stone wall, and then the green part is on top. Does that look nice? I think it's okay. Is it though? What do you guys think? I think it's decent so far. Okay, we're gonna have it till there. Again, we're gonna have one of these. So the sort of signs, the boards, I guess you can call them. What are we gonna do in here? Is that gonna be green to link up with the rest of that? And maybe boiler stuff again. Like if we get it aligned right. It does have quite a nice texture. I think that could be good because we don't have any green on the bottom, or well we do, but we don't use it that much. Let's just go for this for now. And I think we'll do a gable version after this. And then maybe another gable version or like a corner building. And then I think the row is done really. Yeah, that, well maybe one more, maybe two more. We'll have to see. So I'm not really working on anything special right now. I do export the videos of this to make it into a separate one. Which I do want to get on YouTube eventually, but that's also gonna require a lot of work. And sadly enough, by the way, the recording of last episode got bugged, or well, it was so long and heavy that it didn't really work properly. So I do want to split it up into 1 hour sections, definitely. So after this building is done, which is probably going to be less than an hour even. Okay, so do we like that, or is that too much green? Maybe we can get some kind of like label or something in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we could do that and then have something in there. I was thinking something red, but granite could also be used. Is that nice? Wait, can we, no we can't, right? No. Oh! I got an idea. Wait, hold up. But then I want it, no, I want it above the windows if I do that. Yes, let's try something like that. So we're gonna have something above the windows, which is most likely gonna be something like this, to be honest. Maybe with bricks. No. Okay, maybe granite and brick. So granite below, brick on top. Yes, could work. Could work. So something like that. I guess that isn't too bad. I guess I kind of like it, to be honest. Okay, from here on out we do small story, I think, right? Yeah. We're gonna go revert back into the jungle planks for now. For this, so to create more variety on the build. Can I? Thanks. So we're gonna do some... Are we gonna make building windows that small? No, I think for the first floor at least we'll do tall. So again, keeping the same color-ish for the walls, I think is kind of good. Again, oh shit, I clicked, sorry. Gotta let that load for a bit, and gotta let that unload for a bit. I resized my MC screen to be gigantic. Oh, now it's actually full size. Shit, I want that. I by accident clicked F11, which is not what I meant to do. Yeah, keeping the same color can show signs of basically the buildings are made by the same brick or stone or slate or whatever. Different textures though, definitely possible. I don't have enough width on the sides to do something with like that, but I'm gonna switch over maybe small trims instead of fat trims. Actually, no, wait. I am gonna do fat trims, and I'm gonna do metal fat trims. Like on the bottom floor, so it keeps a connection between up and down. Do we do round or do we do square? Yeah, and then the layer after that is just gonna be simpler. Definitely. Let me quickly check. What did we use here for the layering? Oh, we used shavings. Same style as the other building. However, this time we're gonna make the windows out of metal, and I think we're gonna round them off at the top if we can. I think we can, to be honest. I think that should be enough to give it. Yes. It is, no, it is too white, I feel like. It does give variety, but is it too white? Maybe it should be set back instead of forward. Yeah. I think it should be set back. Okay, we can do that though. Let me just steal this part out of it. Off the LAN. Hey, welcome back. Broke. Yeah, I'm gonna steal that and put that backwards a little bit. What I'm gonna do, I'm cut it from there and paste it in here. So it's more set back. Is that too much? The other one, does that align with it? Okay, that's also already set back a little bit. I think it's set back enough if we do it like that. I think it's fine. Yeah. I do need to add more things to the a bot again because we are getting or to a night bot again because we are getting spam. But that will be fixed soon. Yeah, I think the setting it back looks a bit better than having it forward. It is a bit too wide. I still feel like it's a bit too big for realism's sake, mostly. Like it could have been a little bit shorter. Also, this whole part doesn't really matter anymore. And that's just gonna go down like that. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. Let me get some bricks. Yeah, it's quite big. I'm gonna make the band different here. I think I'm gonna do a small trim of that shavings, and then 2 of these, and then another small shaving trim. That way the arches have more space. And also we can set up nicely for the next floor, which can be on there. These will be smaller. And the roof trim will be lower. To be honest, removing one of those and replacing that by a window, would that be bad? Yeah, it is too wide. It is too wide right now. Let's just be honest with ourselves, right? Let's just be honest. Let's not lie to myself. Smash out that, smash out that. And in these. Otherwise it was too repetitive or something. Yeah, I think that's better already. It's still wider than that one, but it's a little bit less. Sort of like having the same or almost the same size is very important. Due to back in the day, when buildings were built or like made, what you often see in like old cities or medieval cities even is the houses are almost the same width, and they actually like overhang towards the front, especially medieval houses. The overhang towards the front was done so they could get more money's worth, you could say. So they basically were assigned like, okay, this is your building spot, and well, have fun with the ground that you have. By making overhangs to the front, like half a meter for each step, you can still make the building strong enough, but at the same time make more floor space. So that's one thing. And why they are the same width, so why don't they expand to the side, is because wooden beams were in a certain length back then. And that length was, I don't know how much it is, like 4 meters, 5 meters or something. And it's just like the beams that go from wall to wall. So that's really how they were built. I guess this one can be lower. Yeah, this one will be lower, fuck it. I'm actually gonna make a green crown. They on this building they painted the crown the same color as like the bottom. Would that be? To be honest, let's see. No, let's have a stone crown. A stone crown instead. And one with more decorations. So one that's built out of normal bricks, maybe? Not brick. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. These ones are more cleared out. Yeah, that's good. This could be a window. Yes, I think that's nice. A little window. Decent. Stone caps. Mark it off with stone caps. Could be an option. Yes. And now behind it we make a big roof. I guess a slanted slate roof or something. Do we do a bite roof, or is it tall enough if we do a roof like that? That's what I wonder about. That stupid train is coming into sight again. Like, stay away, train. I just noticed it because I'm lagging. My game is lagging. Yeah, there it is, see? Do it. So would this roof be steep enough? That is the question. Yes. No. 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 Okay, then we're going for this kind of deal. So let's use steps. On this we go with steps, and then on there again we do that. On there, steps. So we get a roof like this. A little bit more upwards, and I guess you can call it I guess it's taller. Yeah, it's taller. It's better. It's better that way. Okay, we do want to end it straight on the building though. We're not gonna continue it because that's gonna look weird. No. Yes. So it's gonna be there, and then we're gonna go here. This will be stone. So if we can get this to work, yes. So it's like a little corner, a tower thing, and then from here the roof extends up, really. To magnificent heights. Whoa. It's gonna look bad, so let's just do this. and keep that boy inside. Right? Is that how... yeah. So this we do that. On here we have our stairs. Since we cannot have this... no, since we cannot have this and that in the same spot. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, no. No, oh wait, we were one block behind, so... Okay, never mind. There we go, going down. Yeah, I think that's high enough. Could always add like little steps like that. Maybe even a chimney eventually, but we shall see about that when we get more into the roofing and the total area. Oh, it sticks out one, okay. Do I like that? No. But I guess we could make it work, right? Placing that with a slab. Won't be noticeable when the next building is there. Or won't be as noticeable. Click, 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 click. There we go. What are we gonna do with the middle sections though? Alright, where do we do this from? This comes from the middle of here. So from back there, we do 2. No. Show you what? Oh, that's a stair. That, here we do this. And another one of those. A little thing on that, a little thing on this. I think that's too tall, too tall, too tall. But yeah, you want some width to the building. Actually, we could slope it like more downwards in the back. Yeah, let's just remove these 2 layers. I can see a little bit of roof, but it's lower. Yeah, it's good. That's good. Actually, if we want to use this, we need to do it like that. But then the super tall wouldn't really work, would it? I guess we could still do... Yeah, okay, wait. We're gonna do it like this. And then add the stones on top. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Yes. Pretty alright. Let's close up the gap on the side now before we do anything else. Okay, do that. That's fine. This will extend one in front. Let's do the stone, which is going to be back here. There. I'm saying stone, which is going to be back here, but it's not true. It's not stone, but you know what I mean. Yeah, like that. Fine. Shoot this guy. Let's make it a little bit thicker, like that. Finish it off like that and get this top and then the bottom like that. Yes, okay, very nice, very nice, very nice. Got another building down, I guess. Let's just fill this in. There we go. Beautiful house. Let's add a door. Okay, let's add 2 doors actually. This one here gets a red door. If we can even fit a door in there. Wait. Well, looks like we can't actually do that in an easy way. Let's have some mangrove. Place that door first over there so they both open in the right direction. I guess like that. And over here we'll have a spruce one. No, like a normal spruce one. Apparently we don't have normal spruce doors. Dark oak is what I mean actually, not spruce. I was saying spruce and I was looking at that door and I was like, well, that's the right one, right? Why am I like not doing that? And then I remembered that, well, that's not spruce. So again, place a door corner doors over here. So that way you get a door like that automatically. That way it always lines up correctly. Diagonal doors aren't really a thing. Somebody should make a mod for diagonal doors, really. Yes. Stop the recording. Shall we do one more building and then, yeah. I guess so. Guess we could also build some parts in game already, but... Okay, let's continue. Let's do, let me quickly check Google Chrome again. So, we now have something like this. Sort of, you know. Let's do like a double gable split below. So one color, one color. A double shop, double gable. Quite closed. Not that many windows. Actually, I wouldn't say we're gonna rebuild this, but close to rebuild this. Yeah. So how wide would that be? This. If we would have 6, 8, 8. I think 8. 8 bytes, 8 bytes. Let's just get to work with that. I'm gonna quickly open MC. There we go. So I want to quickly plan this out before we do anything. I might want to go forwards again. I'm gonna sit on the stair. So it's gonna be... Oh wait, this was also a stair. So... Also, let me quickly fix this. There we go. Should I put it more in front? Should I pull it more like this almost? I guess I could do that. So that way we, when we walk here, we don't see that building yet, and then it reveals when we walk closer to it. Shall we do that? Shall we do that? Yeah, we have to make it look really nice though. So let's plan a bit more. I'm thinking 5. They have like chimneys at the top, so... No, I'm thinking 6 actually. So that's going to be the width of one building. Then these 2 can be chimneys and these 3 can be a step. I quickly want to sort of check how that shape is going to be. Yeah, it's not going to work like that, but this probably is. And this is actually going to be like this. I quickly want to try out something else. So it's going to land straight at it. Chimney, and this is going to be... Yeah, just caps. And I need to get this like straight enough, so I will extend this. I guess like that. To sort of emphasize that's like straight part, and then it goes diagonal, chimney. The chimney part I'm not quite, I don't know. We'll have to find something for that, but yeah, this is definitely a width we can work with. A width we can work with. Is this the right place? No, is this the right place? I guess. But then that part of the building becomes hidden. So what if we do 1 and 1? This is too much. Sorry, 1 less. Like we're always able to build it, but just for the sake, well, I guess we can make a connected chimney then. Just for the sake of a little bit of planning. We can't make this smaller. That's like the only thing I do have with this. Yes. With the other setup, we could actually use... wait, I can show you. We could use layers like that. around the pole, or actually no, that's if we set it one back. How about the windows? Let me check the windows real quick. So we want like one sliver in between, and then yeah, this is not gonna work, is it now? No. What I'd rather have is it middle being a full block, maybe. That way we can get do I like that? No. I do want the width of that. Okay. So we want the middle to be this. For the window. When we have, oh yeah, wait. Now I see what we can do here. So if we have this, we can do slice. Yeah. And then we can have like bricks in here. See, that works. Yeah, I do want to get that middled. Well, since we don't want, yeah. I mean, we gonna have to, really. How much did we say again? 6? This is 5, this is 6. 6 was the right width, so yeah, sure. And then we'll have another 6 next to it, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will end us up there. Small gable, small gable. Just need a few more buildings, I guess. Okay, yeah. For the windows up top, yeah, just shift them over one block. Ideally, I don't want them there. That's too far. For the windows up top, we're gonna do different spacing. Okay, fine. Start recording. So for the bottom, we're gonna go. Let's see which color. I guess we can use a blue and then a green again. These buildings are. Oh shit! I just stole blue and then threw it away again. We want the doorway, probably doorway there, on that side. Yes, I do want blue. Kind of a fan of the local metals, really. Maybe too much of it. What I'm gonna do on this magnificent window here is do it a little bit different. Because we're actually gonna do. Offhand that. Oh, sorry. There we go. We're gonna do it like that. Now we're gonna incorporate some slicing. So slice. To give the windows their split appearance. What are we gonna blue, I guess? Are we gonna use these? That's the question though. It's gonna be like that. Yes, I like that. Little... Alright, above here we're already gonna do this. Because above here we're gonna have another layer of windows, but rather smaller windows. I guess we can't really do that. That's kind of shitty. We can't get a center point on there. That's crap. I don't like that. No, 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 no. Jesus Christ, I should ban that bot. Ban that bot. Okay, what I can do on here is first of all do this. And I guess on here I can do the same. That way we get a off-balance window sill thing. Because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 5, 7. Sorry, 7. Hello, Sven de Vries. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? So we have 7 right now. So now we can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Yeah, 1, 2. That last one is gonna look very weird, but sure. We'll roll with it for now. Hello, good. And how was it here? Very good, very good, very good. We're just building, so it's not, again, not one of the most fun streams ever, but, yeah. Just designing right now, really. Okay, I do like that. I do like that. What I'm thinking, though, is, yeah. We should probably do a little more than this. Thank you, thank you. Because if we do the double stacked gables, right? Actually, what I'm gonna do in here is do other things. And the other things are gonna be yellow glass. Let's use, well, which ones? You're gonna use that one? No, I don't like that at all. I want the small windows for here too, but I can't really get them. Thank you. Let's use the white for now, actually. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make that taller. And then we're also gonna add a ledge above here. Why am I doing this? Because the second building, of which the floor will be raised since the floor is going up, will be going till here. And otherwise we have quite a little bit of headspace, which we need to avoid. So, or too few headspace. Too little headspace? Too little. Too little headspace. So we're gonna make a building here, but with a giant facade. Or like a bottom facade, basically. I guess it does look kinda cool. Could use some more different textures. Maybe we're gonna add that here. Maybe for this we're gonna say... Let's bring back the normal loco metal. So right now it's tall enough to be seen as one facade, and we can link up the other one straight into it. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Let's go around the corner, if I may, please. Thanks. What are these supposed to be? Blue. Okay, nice. We have a good facade. We just want this to all be... Well, the green can be green. And the blue should be blue. I guess like that. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's kind of big, but at the same time fine, I'd say. Should we get a reddish orange one again? Or maybe another white one, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna expand it. The windowsill for this is gonna be higher again. And we're gonna make this red, or what color should I do here? Any advice? Anyone help me, please? Orange? Nah, too... Let's try... That one in real life is purple. I want to stick to the loco metal because the shading is the same. Nah, it's too bright. One more dull colors. Green? Should we try green for once? Nah, it's gonna stick out too much. Gray. Well, we could have a gray one again. Yeah, sure. Why not? Like last gray one was here. Yeah. Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, doing good, doing good. We are just back from a city in Belgium called Bruges. So, yes. Black and white. I don't know about the white. Oftentimes I keep the colors down here like the same. Maybe do it like that. Yeah, maybe within the line, the striping. I didn't really see any of the photos yet, no. But probably not really gonna look at them too much either. Actually, wait. I have seen them actually when you uploaded them. Like I quickly scrolled through them. But most of the times I don't really have the time to really check out all of the photos. So, but very cool nonetheless. I saw the new... Was it? Did you guys get like a new logo? Yeah, I think so. Or maybe moving it or something? The old Amsterdam cheese store. Wait. Let me Google that real quick. Old Amsterdam cheese store. Images. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh no, that's too fancy, I'd say. Too modern. Too Dutch. I will... So it's gone for a bit. I see. So, what I'm gonna do with this is... Actually, I wanna have it on the same... Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same width, same stuff. We're gonna have... Yeah, we're gonna do it like that, I think. So we're gonna have quite a tall floor. Loco metal. Da 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 da. Okay, let's have loco metal like that then. Sure. Let's place whole blocks of this stuff. Let's all find that. Range it. Actually, wait. No. Yeah, like that. Yep. Got it. And then the last one will be just this bit with that below. Switch over to the flat. So we can do like this. Sorry. I want my entrance there. Opposite side. Ooh, do we want it like that? No, maybe not. Bigger. Anything new? No, not really. Or nothing too much, I guess. Wait, what am I doing here? Yeah, I do want to keep that lower. No, of course I've been away for like a few days, so I haven't really gotten around doing too much stuff yet. Is that too much black? Is that too closed? Or is it not? Compared to the other one right next to it, it is kind of close, but at the same time it's different. So I don't give a hoot. Could also do really tiny windows, but then we're gonna miss the detailing, like this stuff. Which I do like. So maybe keep that, do this. It's kind of dark, but... Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna add a 3 tall window above it. Back to them sitting on the edge of the platform. Okay, good luck. I don't know what's happening with the cats, but it sounds like they are doing very stupid things right now. I can actually hear my girlfriend, so I wonder what they're doing. Should it be like that? Ugh. Ooh, no. Oh, gold. Oh, damn it. Okay, wait, let's actually go for the same solution, but then a little bit different. If you want to, sure. Like I'm not gonna ask anything because then people might expect something back. But if you want to do that, sure, you can. That's like up actually to you. Okay, I like that. And now I want to continue. Wait, yeah, I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna have windows in here. Anyway, see you later. Oh yeah, that's... yeah. That's kind of good. It's kind of good. Kind of good. Do we really like it? I don't know yet, but... surely keeping that for now. Oh, I like it with the door, though. Because what's gonna happen with the door is gonna fit in way more. The door is gonna fit in way more. Only bits I don't like are these end bits. They are too thick, maybe. I mean, at the same time, it kind of works. Yeah, I see a thing here, like the big square with the door in it. Yes. The only part with the blue and the black is hello, EX Explosions. EX Explosions. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? The only part is that the blue is now overhanging. Well, I guess that this too, but yeah, we cannot really have both sides. So it's just gonna one side is gonna stick out in the other, just a little bit. It's fine though. I think it looks kind of good, good enough for us, surely. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the brick. What I want to do quickly is get these are all shaped up to be the right size, and the same with this. So it actually gets a little bit easier to work with those. Those stairs. So did I just... okay. I guess I didn't have to do that, but sure. The windows will start above here, I think. Wait, no, we can't. I kind of want to, though. Let's get some mud brick action in there, too. Like, otherwise, where... if we want 3 tall windows, right? We set center block, 3 tall... center blocks, 3 tall. Yeah, I guess that would be the... yeah, we cannot really... okay, how high would it otherwise get if we had it there? And we definitely want... ideally, we would want 2 layers in between. But yeah, no. It's gonna get way too high. I guess that the lower windows are 3. And we could get 2. And then 2 again. And then the edge can be right there. Yeah. Okay, sure. One thing is that these windows are not gonna be there. These are, however, so fine. I am gonna add more detail to this, of course, so don't worry. Don't worry just yet. You can worry later, but not right now. Alright, now here comes the slices. The sliced monstrosity. I'm gonna make this fat. I'm gonna make this 3. And this one too. Could we set this one back? I mean, we could. So we could have... wait a second. Give me 1 second. So if we did that, and then we did 2 step. It's a step, but then. So yeah, we do have a little bit less detail, but I think that's fine, honestly. Ooh, these windows are getting weird splits. But I think that's honestly better than we had. Can we do any detail in here? Yeah, well, I guess we could do it at the top. By doing some byte shit. Actually, why don't we just use this with that, really? Okay, we can do some byte crap. Can we do layer stuff in here? No, these cannot be split in half. This is... okay. Ah, that's not an option. Okay, I see. I mean, we could... It's a bit too big, is it now? Well, something. And we can do the same up there. Yeah, this we're not gonna do because we cannot do the sides, so it will just be simple as that. I want this to be special then, so we're gonna have to split these levels into two. Because the byte texture, I think maybe the connected texturing will be fixed later, but as soon as it's fixed, it will look a little different, which is, to be honest, fine by me. So yeah, now they're a little bit wider, which is good for the overall building, so we have less empty space, I guess we can call it. Okay, so we're gonna say... wait, how did a frick did I do that? Okay, it's 3, like that. Oh yeah, these are removed. And then it's that, back into that. These ones are in steps, so 1, 2. 1, 2. These are mud bricks. These are removed because this is 5 white. And then above that, that. Okay, so that's the same now. Good. Okay. We should add, or try to add some detail to it, if we can. It looks like there's some sort of line here. And that goes up and then over. And there's a rain gutter in the middle, but we'll do that in a bit. I mean, that works for us. Alrighty then. Where do we go down? Behind here. There. So this one gets turned into that. Right? Yeah, sure. Oh, and then the middle one actually is even one more up. I mean, it's something like that in real life. Let's just sort of remake that building right now. We've like, we are so far in it. Fine. Oh, sorry. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. That brick there. Something like that. Yes. Slice. Oh no, I clicked F11 again. Jesus Christ, why is that so easy to hit on my actual keyboard? That's annoying. Can we stop hitting that? Thanks. Local metal. Let's do the shine one. And every time we encounter this, we just do a bite. Let's make it a bit fatter, like that. So you can actually see it and not like it's some sort of hidden pipe thingy, you know. Alright, so that's first floor. Now after this, the windows go like right there. They're the same with, well, approx the same width, I'd say. I guess they could be put there. But yeah, how would detailing go? No. Detailing would not be able to. No. Yeah, we're definitely gonna expand a bit more. I guess we want our windows to be like that, because then we can cover it with... well, no, this is the overhanging block, so nope. Well. Yes, wait. Okay. Yeah, the middle section should be smaller. This should be the window. That should not be. But yeah, that sticking out bit is. Oh man. How do slices look this window? How would slice look? Okay. Well, that makes the middle part a little bit smaller. I mean, could we? This feels like cheating, and it is. But hey, if it works, right? I mean, it does look kind of weird, but yeah, no, it's too small. And I guess I could make it one smaller if I can. If I could do that, that would be great. To have it end there instead. Well, there we go. And then in there. And then those sections, the wings are... One, two, three, 1, 2. Yeah, I might expand it inwards, but we'll see about that in the future. Okay. Let me do the same for this stuff here. Also, let me up those. There we go. More windows, more windows. Very good. This one is in front, so this one is getting priority. Let's make it leaning more into the middle. And then on here, we first take a big leap upwards. And then we go like that. Actually, this will be bytes. These will be bytes. That's what I mean. Let's just use one of those. Then we're gonna use these. Oh yeah. Yeah. I get what we're going for. Hello. Hello. How are you doing today? Alright, so here we go. We have something like this now. Ideally, this would be expanded a little bit more. But yeah, there's no real option to do that, right? Good, I'm good, I'm good. I guess we could use the byte panel. But I don't think that fits in every block. Ooh. Wait, shit and shit. So if I could get it like that. Oh, you cannot get it in there. No. See? No. Is this too tall? This is too tall, isn't it? Yeah, it's too tall. What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna do with that. We're gonna lower it all by just a little bit. Which I do not like to do, but I'll have to do. So in this case, the corners are now gonna be different at this side. Yeah, good. Looking good. Thanks, 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 thanks. Yeah, I'm also doing good. Since these are the chimneys, what I want is slabs. And we're gonna put a slice in the middle to make it a little bit more. And these are gonna be layers. And I'm gonna put layers at the top with some byte paneling. I mean, it did take a few years to get to build things like this, so. Yes, I like that. Yeah. So, are we gonna deep slate? That deep slate, that's better. Slices, actually. Let's get some slices in it. Oh no. I guess we can't. Which is fine, because we can still do this. I guess the chimney is a bit big, but oh well. Actually, we can skim it down a bit. One, two, three, four. Oh dang! Oh dang! What? This plate is now flying too much. I mean, we can just get a plain panel. Yes, sure. No, not. I said a few years. It took me more than 2 years, definitely, to start getting into this kind of stuff. In total, I've been playing this game for 15 years now. 15 years-ish. So I guess it does take some time. Hey Dave Depo, how you doing? What way do you find out how to make the track curve? Well, trial and error, I'd say, first of all. Secondly, sort of like, in the past I didn't know, for example, you can make hills, but when you hold Alt and you place one hill part straight after the other, so you on the ending block you start a new section, it smooths it out apparently. So, yeah. And from that on, just trial and error, really. Trial and error. It's most important always. Should I do it more like this? I'm not quite sure. Just give it a bit more depth, if I'm honest. It does feel a little better. Let's actually be lazy about this. Let's not rebuild the whole thing because you can. Instead, be a lazy asshole and copy the one that is already right. Because it is easier to do that. Okay, right. Yeah, we have that. We do want some detail in here, I suppose. I mean, it could be good to get this going in here. Better. I made a curve from diagonal to straight. I wanted to make it go back out to straight. Yeah, well, depends. If it's like a double track line, then the inside, basically the outside corner is always then bigger than the inside one. Just line them out at the ends and the beginnings, I'd say. It's just sort of like figuring out what you want, I guess. Is there anything in that game? Oh yeah, there is. Give me one fucking second. I'm gonna layer. I'm gonna cheat my way through this by doing for Fox's sake. Let's just put some random crap behind it for now. So we can do 4, 4. Down here we can do 5 or 6, whatever we want. We can put you in there. Oh, sorry. Let's get the white stuff, maybe. No, it's too big. Do we have lights anywhere, things? No, it's too set back. It's too much set back, really. Nope, wrong. Start all over again. Okay, that's a little better, I suppose. No. 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 All too big and too fat and not good. I guess, yes, sure. Let's do schematic real quick. Schematic it up. Should it be taller instead? Yeah, and there should be a little line underneath. Hello, bite. Thanks. Should be that. And... well, sure. Let's keep it like this. Hey, Space Boy, how you doing? Yeah, wanna make it them the same size. Is there an easy math to do? Figure it out. No, like, depending on your track length, it depends what you want and how you want it. Like, I use a certain calculation where I think my track length, maximum track length, is 64. And I use a trick where I say, okay, then it always is, if I want max length, it's 53 straight ahead. And then to the side or to the way where the diagonal would be, it's 24 off to that side. And that's like the point where I want to place a diagonal track facing the other way. And then I can make a mixed curve from that. That's basically how I do it. A building gable. Gibble. Building gibble. So that's, I guess, how I calculate it, really. There we go. Print. See, this is still a stepped gable, but it still reminds me of Old England. In some sort of way. It's a little bit more detailed than the rest. The rest is more clean. This has too many ledges, I feel like. Can I make this feel round without doing too... I guess I can. This will still make it feel round without going too far. And we could remove that one. Yeah, sure. I mean, if we want to go overboard, let's just do that. You notice these even less. Yeah, right now you notice them less. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Can this be smaller? No. No, it can't. Alright, so max is 128, so I just double yours. I guess. I don't think that's how it works, but you can try. 128 is way too big for curves. Yes, I feel like. Depending if they... I always look at it if they still render in, yes or no. So, are we content with this? Do we need any flower beds or crap like that? Can we house them even? Don't think we can even have these. Nah. Nah. Roofing. Quickly dive into the roofing. For the stepped gable, it's just... that's all that. Going back from here, really. So for this one, it will be a full block. And these would be stairs, in fact. See, for this one, it's a little different. Wait, what? No. It will be this, like that, yes. Let me first place the full blocks down. So I know what to build up upon. Let's use this as a placeholder. One sec, I'll read your comment. I just have it so I can make longer straights. Yeah, okay, that's I guess fair. The problem is with really with too long of a rail curve is that sometimes they don't render it anymore. On Steam and Rails I have had that a lot of times, and maybe it's because of me not being rendered, or maybe because I haven't rendered them already with things like Bobby, or it was some other reason, but yeah, it was kind of crappy to be honest. So these are a lot of bytes again, but sure. I should have copied this roof with the schematic, if I'm honest. Would save me quite some time. Let's just switch these out for a quick little second, I was gonna say. Alright, like that. Oh, oops. Yeah, sure. That works. So yeah, then the not so nice things about these roofs is that, yeah, they just require a fuck ton of bytes. Literally every block is a byte. Because you cannot get those stairs without having a stair in here. Like then it would be like that, but that's not what I'm looking for. I just look for one inside like an inside stair without anything to the side of it. With a debug stick you can do that, I know. But I'm not gonna use debug sticks since I'm building this in creative and then afterwards in survival, of course, as always. So not an option for me. There's something weird going on with this. Let's just do that, sure. I guess that works. At the same time, I wonder how those things work. Maybe it was me being stupid, but... Oh wait, here it is. Okay, so it's these two houses. Wait, where are they? Oh, here they are. Yeah, so it is actually like that, and then there's a bigger gable on the side of it. So yeah, we need to get working. Can copy the debug stuff. Yeah, well that exactly. That's not something I want happening, if I'm honest. So no. No, we're not gonna do that. True though, true. I think the cannon can actually handle it. No. Please don't do that to me. Okay, so I'm gonna just do 2 blocks flat for now, and then we'll go raising up from there. I wanna get physical, do. And then go quite a ways. Bum, 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 bum. Should we have that? Should we have it like that? From the street you can barely see it. Yeah, that's good, I think. So some in this tall. Yeah, that's gonna mean we need this and that. That actually, because we're gonna put it behind. Okay, let's clear out these blocks. So let's clear out the ones that we don't need. Right. This one, yes. This one is gonna change 2 into that. So yeah, we basically need the first one full block to be changed. So the first full block size changed. Hey Essential, how you doing today? I'm doing good. Just went back, just came back from a little vacation, so very nice. From Bruges. Bruges. How the fuck you call it in English exactly? Yeah, we can just use some full blocks in it, I guess. Let's use them there where they are at. Or where they should be at. Yeah, kinda like it. Some place not here. Yes. Some area not here. Error 404, area not found. And let's just we'll use full blocks where we can, I guess. I mean, oh no. Nah. Wait, that's why. Wait, no. Just the triangles, like that. Yes. Again, one of those Anesna things. I'll just ban them. Yeah. Oh, you are not seeing those chats anyways. Okay, that's good. Like I'm the only one seeing those chats. I didn't actually realize that yet, but I was the only one seeing those chats all the time. And then the last one, I'm the one. Alright. So we're just gonna say... plonk it on there, that's fine. Right? Yeah, I like that. Yes, very good. We have a pretty big gable from the side. So we have pretty... a lot of interior space. I guess we could make another alleyway already. Or we could just have... or maybe the building spaced a little bit apart with like a really small alleyway. Or anything like that. Well, we shall see. Anyway, let's quickly continue this roof. Let's do it to middle of the... yeah, middle of it. I'm stuck in the middle of it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Now that I sing that, I really have... I really want McDonald's. I'm hungry. Hey, Cappy. Very good. Very nice. Got some new inspiration, so very good. I want to make a... brewery in game soon. We're gonna see when that will happen, but yeah, we were at the Halve Maan in over there in Bruges. That's a lot of bytes. Yeah, it's quite some bytes, true, but they're all used for smoothing the roof, which is necessary in life. So that's the brewery of Straffe Hendrik and also a Brugse Zot, which are both very good beers. So and we had like a little tour thing there, which was very fun. The nice thing about that brewery is it is still the actual old building. Let's say it like that. Yeah, it is the old building. So you still see like all of the old maths and old things that they needed, all of the old tanks and all kinds of things. Very cool. Would definitely say go do that if you are ever there. But yeah, would be nice to have something like that in game. It's a really cool building, and it has a chimney which fits perfect over here. But yeah, first of all, more houses, and then we can make a pub in here. Do we actually have that beer mod? Beer? No, we don't have that beer mod, but I guess we can add the beer mod. Anyway, yes, let's copy this roof with a schematic. Schematic, magic. Let's go from there to there, and let's make that, but also that. Yes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break away this real quick. So I'm gonna break all of this crap again. I just built that, I know, but that way I know my whole schematic gets pasted in without any bugs. So roof gable, roof gable. Mirror it over that way, rotate it, and fit it within the building. It fits, it sits, and it is there. Okay, we're having some major issues here, but those are all fixable. These were these blocks. Let me fill that with that. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, like that. Have you tried building the houses on the regular axis and then using a bearing to rotate them? Ooh! 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 You want me to have thousands of entities? Like, those entities, as soon as I would be standing there, they would just be invisible and I would have no houses. And at the same time, ooh. That would be very cool, but at the same time very weird, because they would like actually look like flat and straight, and you wouldn't see anything that they would be diagonal. So then this would become sort of like straight, or and then that building would look diagonal, which is yes and no. Yeah, I could try it, but no, I'm not even gonna dare it. I'm not even gonna dare hurt myself at that. Sorry, my friend. A very good suggestion, but at the same time, not really. I don't want to die yet, please. Okay. Door in the middle, door to door, so we get the right rotation. Oops. Very cool. Unminecrafting the Minecraft. Yes, exactly. Only reason I say is, well, what I'm gonna say at that is, having that many entities will lag more than all of these copycats. So, actually, as you can see, the lag or the FPS is quite fine. It's mostly the trains and everything happening over there, which is causing major lag. Actually, it's mostly the trains right now and the copycats inside of the trains. Like, okay, yes, it's still not nice, but it's good. Like, without shaders, it's worse without shaders. No, it's see, there we go. like 110 FPS. It's just the shaders right now because of all of the like little spiked angles and things. As soon as the shaders are done, so yeah. Ugh. This looks horrific though without shaders. I haven't even seen it without shaders yet, but this building is not good. I like this one still. And those ones. Oh, why is everything so bright? This feels off. Let's go back quickly. Okay, so I should have built these. I have to be honest. I should have built these buildings with shaders off. I guess they look kind of decent without shaders, but shaders makes it a lot better. Yes. In all honesty, that is the truth. Okay. So that's also done. Stop the recording. Yeah, I kind of like these. So we got 3 new buildings today. Well, 2. One small one, one big one. Yeah, we are getting actually somewhere with this. This is... Wow. I mean, look at that. We need some more decorations and flagpoles and things like that maybe, but... Overall, it's pretty good. I am actually gonna end here. Or, well, soonish. Let's jump into the main world and things like that. Let's just first... Okay, so what's gonna happen when you walk here? Yeah, exactly that. The tower, you don't see the tower and you're gonna walk. You're gonna have all these beautiful shops and you're like, oh, let me go into this shop. No. These need to be all original, I guess. I can't... No. I can build more, like, off-stream, if you guys want that. And then do other things on-stream. If it's boring, but, could do that. But yeah, just having this. And then, from this point... Wait, so you see the red line on the left, right? And this exact point is where you see the whole building. This is like the point where if you walk back, building disappears. And if you stand over here, like here, you're only gonna see like that front facade and the little that guy. So that guy and then this guy. So why I'm showing more of that side of the building? Well, of course it's on diagonal, so it automatically does that. But at the same time, you know, because the lines are going that way. So the perspective is sort of drawn that way. You know there's more there. So you're going to walk up to this and you see like the street curving off that way. But at the same time you see a little hint of that way. So you're going to sort of get attracted to this. So yeah. Very great, though. Great entrance to our city. Oh, I love these houses. They're great. Those ones are non-shader better, if I may be honest. I guess it's because of the trimming, really. The trimming around the windows. These ones do fine. This one, not so much. What I might actually start doing is... Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna do some trimming here. Yeah, I am gonna do some trimming real quick. So we're just gonna add... No, that's not what I want. I want this. No. I want... Ah! Piss off. No. How do I... Oh? Am I the stupid one? Is it shift? Oh yeah, sorry, it's shift. So I'm quickly gonna add... Maybe thin ones here. It does look a little weird with that top bit sticking out, but I don't care. So we're just gonna have a little line to make it more, to make it stick out a little more. That way it will look better without shaders, definitely. Maybe, okay, let's maybe use the thinner line. Of course, when there are floors inside of the buildings, these windows will look better too. But as long as they are not, the building should already give enough, like, of a hint what's happening inside, I suppose. So let me just do that. It looks like a smiley face. You see that? Those are the eyes. This is the mouth. This is the nose. Oh, that's bad actually. What the fuck? Top windows. Are we gonna keep them like that? Yeah, it's fine. It's good enough. Guess we could use some more variants within the wall. Maybe we should recolor this later on. Ooh, this is like a totally different color. See that? Oh. Like. Oh. Within shaders, it's like definitely less noticeable. Well, that's also more orangey. Anyway, yeah, these shop fronts are like these new shop fronts. This is like sort of the square setup with a door in it, and this is the tiny windows with the big ones above. The rhythm of the door. This one is just a building. Yeah, we are getting somewhere though. It's a nice variation of buildings. We all of the back sides and shit we still need to do. Like this whole block is just. Oh. Well, this is one block, I guess. And this will be one. I guess we could also do a little that. To block the view going through. So we have, yeah, so we have that angled into there. Let me just mark out some lines here real quick. So I guess that will be a side building then. 10 and then maybe we start. Well, basically that will be one of our blocks. That's sort of what I'm after. And then there will be a line, yeah, approximately there. This is pretty good. I guess actually this will be just 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That will be one thing, and this will be like that. Yeah, sure. That will probably be one building too, but then the side of it. Yeah, I think that's quite a decent size for one block, and then this will be like there, and then a little bigger. There will be probably 2 more houses next to this. 1, 2, and then one that here for now. We can later on add like another block if we want to, but this is gonna go that way. This road, so that will be maybe 1 more house. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When am I gonna build this in the SCP? Yeah, I don't know yet. Do I want more to be done, or are we already gonna get this in game? That's sort of what I wonder. Also, do I like the brick building? The more I look at it in the total row, the better it fits or something. It's kind of crazy. This is still a bit big. It's still like redonkulously big. Like the floors. It's way bigger than the other ones. It's less MC scale. I might scale everything down a little bit. Move it all down and add like another floor or something. Because it goes from like tiny scale to middle scale, and this is the biggest in the middle, which is kind of weird. I do like this sort of flat ironish building. It is kind of cool. The tower needs some more variation, but overall, pretty good. Maybe it's a little too repetitive, so maybe remove one window or something. Or like remove that window and replace that with something else. I like the little offset dormers there, but yeah. And of course what it does with the pathway around it. Oh, it is actually getting quite huge, this building area. And all diagonal. So, for those who can say you cannot build diagonal in MC, you can go away, thank you. Yes, you can definitely do that. Well, I guess I do have some mods, that's true. It does not fit with this, but eventually when this street is done... Oh, just imagine the other side. Wait, we're gonna do one thing. I'm gonna... Yeah, right here the lag gets more because we're loading in more copycats. This is like the worst part, to be honest. Yeah, 15 FPS. Let's try without shaders. Because, yeah, okay, actually. Okay, it needs to load in that the area. Yeah, over there's a bridge. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's well, depending on where you look. I guess if you look at the trains, it's slower. If you look at this way, it's fine. Yeah, what I wanted to do real quick, just to get a little bit of a glimpse, I guess. Cell convex. Convex? I think convex, right? Oh, one sec. Actually, I can leave my sound on for now. I'll mute myself in one sec. Muting right now. Okay, I guess I need a little bit more thickness. I guess like that. Well, let's add some thickness here too. Oh, it doesn't do that quite justice. It doesn't go up as much as I would have hoped, but yeah, this would be sort of the effect, you know? So this is sort of the effect. Walking on this street, and it will be longer. We'll be going until there. And the other way. Oh! I love that. Just look at that. With all kinds of gables and things like that. Yeah. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I have no clue what to put in those shops though. Yeah, at the end, sorry, actually Cappy, here's a bridge. Yeah. This is originally Kenyox's area. Like his base is there, but he wanted to expand here into a big factory. And in order to make the railway look a little nicer, I added a bridge. To give it something more, to make sense. So the whole area makes a little bit more sense, basically. That's what it's done for. He did shave away all of the terraforming, which right now is kind of too bad. But fine. This was designed off stream. This was designed off stream, and it's already in the SMP world, just as the streets, just not the buildings. The buildings are not there yet. But yeah, it's mostly to give this train ride more of an experience instead of just, yeah, something shitty. So this is the old medieval street. So this is medieval Main Street, right? Or, well, not medieval, but maybe a little later than that. And behind that street, that's like the only street that they sort of preserved, I guess you can call it. And the rest is just new. So maybe the backside of this is also old and low. Or also slowly rising. I'll have to figure that out. But this will be new, for example. And this is also new, of course. So we will have a mix of architecture in here. Especially when you look at it from this angle. Or like here. You will have... when you step out of here, you have like the new buildings there. And then the old medieval-ish things up here. They are quite high. Or they are quite tall. So they're just as tall as that. Which is good, because then your attention gets more into there. Like right now, when I go out, I see this. Then I will see more bigger architecture in the front. And I guess I will make the building. I don't know if I'll start. Try starting it from there. Make it sort of force your view that way, with maybe a 22.5 degree angle building. But we shall see, or like a different round building or whatever. But yeah, I'm starting to like this street. I'm starting to like this a lot. First I thought it was too many lantern posts, but now it sort of adds to the feeling of that being like really far away. Which it is. It is like... How many houses is it away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably. Maybe. We'll have to see how many we can fit in. It will be quite far away. But yeah, that's just what it does. Anyway, I'm gonna close right now. Because it has been long enough for today. Beautiful weather outside, so everybody who lives in the Netherlands, go outside. Stop watching me and go outside. Yes, as always, let's jump into the other world, of course. Oh, that's gonna save meanwhile, that's fine. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Let's turn the music up a little bit. So yeah, it was fun building these buildings today. We did some more ones, and quite nice ones actually. Had a football match and it was beautiful. Yeah, I suppose it was. So this is what's in game right now actually for you, actually, Cappy. So the road is there, or the start of the road. The bridge, which is whole. I think it's just not loaded incorrectly. I think the copycats are just completely invisible. Yeah, that other half of the bridge is just, like, at the top is just fully made out of copycats. So what will happen, when you don't render it, you'll just have, like, a flat bridge. Basically a low poly version, which is quite nice. For buildings that will just have gaps and shit, and it will be bad. But yeah, setting up sidelines, so, of course, when you're flying around like this, you can definitely see the whole area. But when you're walking around, you don't see that. You're never gonna see this part from back there when you arrive by train, for example. Like from here, you're gonna see this building and this facade, but not what's behind it. And I think you actually render that from here. Let me check that out real quick. Yeah, like here you cannot even see that anymore. See, that sideline is blocked. So that works. Only part where you could see it from... Oh yeah, this window, I need to replace that. Oops. Is if you would ever check outside of this window. And how far does it load? It loads right till there. So we're definitely gonna see this facade that will be here. So that sideline will be blocked in the right way. We'll see the tower. The only thing, like really high towers and stuff, for example, the main tower, well, ideally you would want to see them from all the way over here. Things like that, but that's fine. Sidelines will be blocked efficiently. Or efficiently enough. It will still be laggy as shit, but yeah, at least you won't be seeing everything. Same with viewing that way, actually. It's fine. Like, you can see the tower from here. The wheel will be invisible, by the way, once it's turning. So I might have to make something to place that down again when it's stopped turning or something. We'll have to see. Anyway. Let me quickly go do that. Apply. 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 Render in everything. Also, I love how we set up a food factory and then stopped, and now we have thousands of eggs and we can make more bread. But yeah, we're not doing that really. Also, I need to do more with this too. That building is done. But yeah, as I said, I'm also waiting for the create updates. This is black. I don't know why. Bugged stripe going through my world. Ain't that beautiful? Let's fly to the other side of the world real quick to get a better shot at things. Flying past the chimney. Keeping the smoke in sight. Lining that up like that. And then setting it up. Like so. Going a bit higher. A bit more air. Because the text is going to be above that. Actually, let's do it like this. As always, I want to thank you very much for watching. Well, a lot, yes. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will be there tomorrow. I will try to get something other than houses, but it will probably be house building again, if I'm honest. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. As I said before, please enjoy your day today. It's nice weather, so go outside, do something. If you're watching this from YouTube, be sure to leave a like. And as always, this is ImagineerDave, signing off. So, bye-bye.